I wasn't that fussed about what the gang were talking about. I was way too excited for my holiday. Plus, I was 10 and 12 soon.
This is where I'm staying.
Wow, it looks nice.
I've been to better places than that.
Oh, me too.
At least I'm not staying at my nan's.
Oh, shut up!
I think that's cute.
Oh, cutie.
Nanny's boy.
What are you two doing? Go around the country in some dodgy van?
Ain't a dodgy van. It's my dad's caravan.
Well, I'm staying in one of the best places in Britain.
Ireland's not in Britain.
Northern is. Anyway, she's going to Egypt.
Yeah, it's like a family celebration. I'm not really sure what it is yet, but I'm really excited.
Oh, I'd love to go.
Wish I could afford to go out of the country.
Well, I can. You need it now, or you won't get a husband. You need it now, or you won't
It's
get
tradition.
a husband.
It's
You
tradition.
Need it now, or you
It's
won't
tradition.
Get a husband.
It's
You
tradition.
need it now.
It's
You won't
tradition.
get a husband.
It's tradition.
You need it now.
It's
Or
tradition.
you won't get a
It's
husband.
It's tradition.
You need it.
I've had
It's
it done.
tradition.
Your grandma's had it
It's
done.
tradition.
I've had it done.
It's tradition.
Your grandma's had it
It's
done.
tradition. Don't question your parents.
I won't!
FGM, also known as female genital circumcision.
And it has been illegal to take a British citizen out of this country to have this done since 2003. So it has now become a common occurrence to bring in cutters.
20,000 girls under the age of 15 are at risk.
And 66,000 girls are already known living with the consequences of FGM.
It affects 3 million girls each year.
Despite being tradition for thousands of years.
There's no support from religion whatsoever.
For the past few years, we all saw not to change. I didn't even know this type of thing went on here. I never knew it even existed. When she returned from her summer break, she was different. There were moments when she would just zone out.
Hey, so didn't you get the invite to Kate's party?
I heard Sophia didn't. She was moaning about it at lunch. Did you hear?
Did you get an invite? Nada.
Nada.
Nada!
What? Sorry.
Did you get invited to Kate's party?
No, I didn't.
There you go.
Her self-esteem dropped. Her head was always down, her body was closed off, and she never made eye contact and would flinch whenever someone tried to touch her.
So we know you have the world's biggest crush on Nada.
What? No!
You have a massive crush on Nada, alright? Come on.
So we thought the best thing for you to do would be to ask her out.
No, that's gross. I could never do that.
Come here. I double dare you.
No, you can't do that.
double dare.
Hey, Nada.
Leave me alone.
Oh, rejected.
The first term back after our holiday to Egypt, she always seemed uncomfortable or in pain.
Hey guys, look at this.
Oh, it's that new video.
Oh yeah, look, it's your nan.
Do you know it like this? Oh yeah. Nada.
Nada.
Nada! Are you okay?
But she always had an excuse. When we were younger, we didn't pay as much attention to this. We were too wrapped up in our own issues. Over time, we just put it down to being a phase, something that she grew out of. It was only in year 11, in our citizenship lesson, that we started to put things together.
Alright, come on. We've got citizenship.
I hate citizenship.
No, you hate citizenship.
Nada, move, you're in my seat.
Ooh, touchy.
So, we got to Miss Wright's class, and we were told that we needed to be mature for once.
For once.
So, me and Drew, as per usual, we went to the back and we sat down, and in big black letters on the board, it said FGM.
Female genital mutilation.
I'd never heard of it, but apparently it happens here, and the next thing I know, we're getting lovely little diagrams on how it's done.
There were like 4 diagrams for 4 ways, right?
Yeah, I think so. There was the one where they cut off the clip, the one where they sliced off the flaps, the one where they sewed you up and left a little hole in case you wanted to do it.
That's for the period.
Yeah. And the worst one still had to be where they sewed you up fully.
Obviously, Miss Wright didn't quite explain it to us like that. The first one was clitoridectomy, the second excision, and the last 2 infibulation. It's disgusting.
So the mood in the room was getting pretty low and dark, and like, in me, I needed to brighten it up. So I turned to Drew, and I said, "What's the matter if you get it done anyway? You've got another hole if you want to do anything." I mean, I said that, I regretted it. It was a serious subject, and that was my way of coping. But I should have never voiced it out loud. It's horrible. I wouldn't wish it on anyone. And then we got in trouble.
You got in trouble.
Yeah. Anyway, isn't my Nada
Egyptian.
FGM, what's all that about?
I don't even know.
I don't understand why they do it.
Isn't it for religion or something?
No, like Miss Wright says, it's for culture, done over thousands of years.
Our teacher said that 92% of Egyptian women get it done. And that's not even the worst. 98% of women in Somalia. It's crazy.
I just really don't understand it. My nan went on holiday trip to Egypt, said it was fine, perfect, nothing wrong with it. The teacher told us something really gruesome about FGM. It's the effects of it. They can get depression, anxiety, urine infections, kidney failures, and there's a need for surgery later in life. It's horrible. Why would you do this to someone you love? I just don't get it.
Wait, isn't Nada
Egyptian?
Miss Wright told us to go in our own little groups to talk about our thoughts on that presentation. Nada was really quiet throughout. 1985. Why wasn't it made illegal sooner?
I agree. And 2008 in Egypt.
That's horrible. And the four ways? Ugh.
Well, it made me feel sick.
And the fact they do it to make the woman clean and pure so she can bear children.
Oh, look, tradition or not, surely the pain they see the poor girl go through should make them think, look, this is wrong.
I know. Hey, Nada, you've been really quiet.
I just don't have an opinion on it, really.
Oh, come on, you know what Miss Wright's like. You still got to say something. We don't want to get in trouble.
Fine, it's tradition, isn't it? Some even find it a celebration.
Are you serious? You're actually kind of condoning this. It's wrong. Oh wait, aren't you Egyptian?
I couldn't bear it in there. All of that attention just focused on me. I had to get out. All of those memories, they all just came flooding back to me. The screams, the pain, the tools they used, knives, scissors, blades. There was so much blood I thought I would die. They tied me down. I was restricted and forced into position. They wiped the blade with a dirty rag. I couldn't face it. I had to close my eyes. I couldn't speak out. My opinion didn't matter. It was forbidden. My parents constantly told me that I had to do it. They told me it was a celebration. I received gifts and so many foods. That's why I'm so confused now. There was music, singing and dancing to cover the screams. It was all so loud. But I was becoming a woman, pure and sanitary. It was important, and I owed it to myself. So they told me. I didn't think about what it was, or even know, until it actually happened. And then again, until that lesson. I'd no idea it was illegal. I could never tell a soul. My parents would go to prison. Could I go to prison too?
Oh!
What's wrong with you guys?
It's not even funny.
Don't blame us, he said it.
You know what? You're all insensitive, especially you.
Oh, come on, it was only a joke. Don't be so pathetic.
Nada, are you okay?
Just leave me alone, I don't want to talk to anybody.
Nada, please?
Just leave me alone, I just feel sick.
Nada, you know you can talk to me. Was it the lesson?
Just the fact that it happens to so many women is really overwhelming.
That's a bit of the over-the-top reaction for women, don't you think? Your trip to Egypt. Nada, has that happened to you?
Oh, it's tradition. We all have to get circumcised. We all do it.
So you and Neith?
There's another trip to Egypt. This time it's my sister, Neve. What do I do? Where do I go? How can I help her?
You can call the NSPCC and they'll give you some advice and support.
If you're under 18, you can call Childline.
You can always contact the Foundation of Women's Health and Research Development.
You can always call the police and social services.
There's also the Home Office for FGM inquiries.
We need to let girls know that no girl at all has ever or will ever be prosecuted or sent to prison for any of this. There is help out there.